a DPS or a tank build, 3 close quarter DPS builds, 1 mid level DPS build, 1 demolitionist, and 1 sharpshooter. Now, the reason is that we want those builds. So, let me break down the medic first. So, as we break down the medic first, and I'll switch to my main account, and maybe I can show you the one I have on that. And this is live on YouTube, by the way, so you can hold up on your phone and see what I see. So, the medic build, where is it? The healer build is going to should use survivalist. The healer can be one of the upfront um, builds because he can do this. So what he can do is this build's going to use 4 pieces of future initiative and either 2 Murakami or 2 Alp Summit. But the talents are the key. On the chest, you want Empathic Resolve, and on the backpack, you want Safeguard. So if you don't know what Empathic Resolve does, what it does is when I if whoever the healer is, when they heal you, they're going to give you, not only are they going to heal you, you're going to get 15% weapon damage and skill damage. When they use Safeguard, it basically doubles your ability to heal. Your future initiative has a built in as long as you're at full health, it's going to give your team, everybody on your team, 15% more weapon damage. So this is what the healer is bringing to the team. He's going to give the team potentially 30% more weapon and skill damage. Because he's running survivalist, he's going to give you a 10% bonus to anybody to any enemy that has a status effect on them. And he's going to bring 145% healing on top of that. So what he's going to do is when the first boss comes out, he's got three big guys with garage door size shields. Now the problem is with this, those shields are pretty big and pretty bulky. We cannot damage the boss while his minions are out because they protect him. Okay, you can shoot him all day. You're not going to do any damage to him. In fact, the longer they're out, the more he gets enraged and he starts building up a second level of basically armor. It's a blue thing. When he hits full blue, he goes crazy and shit gets really hard then. So not only can you not damage him, it's making it harder when you finally get rid of his minions. But the first wave of minions are purples and reds. So what's that mean? If you have 3 people that's standing right there with their sweet dreams or lullaby, they walk right up to him, melee him, they're all dead, right? So that's why I want the healer to be one of those guys. He's going to be, so for this scenario, he's going to be on the left, the front right of the shield build. What he's going to do is he's going to throw his hand grenade because his hand grenade's survivalist. It's going to catch the place on fire. Okay. So that means they're all on fire, which that means the status effect's in effect. So now everybody doing any kind of damage is 10%. He's going to melee the guard in front of him. He's going to die. He's going to step back behind the tank, which has got a shield. He's going to deploy his healer hive, throw it on the ground. So now he's healing everybody in a 15-foot radius, 15-meter radius. He's going to throw a grenade, and he's going to switch from his sweet dreams to his harmony, and he's going to shoot the boss, because the harmony is doing extra damage and gives extra damage for the whole team as long as he's shooting that thing. If he pops an armor, everybody, because he's got survivalist, everybody's going to heal within 20 meters. So he say the healer sees somebody over on the right side and they're about ready to lose all their armor and health. He pops a health kit, it heals him. So if there's 2 or 3 guys that's getting low on health, he can pop a health armor while they keep shooting and they're all healed. 2 or 3 guys, 4 or 5 guys, up to all 7 guys, just because he used a med pack. So that's the healer build. So now we have... I told you the chest piece can either be Murakami. If you have a Murakami chest piece, you want a Murakami backpack, okay? Or it can be Alps. It can be Alps chest and the Alps backpack. And the talent is Imperial Resolve on the chest, Safeguard on the backpack. Future initiative everywhere else. Well, we'll go work on that. On the tank build, you're going to use 4-piece Foundry Bulwark on the mask, holster, gloves, and knees. You're going to use Perfect Vanguard, which should be Gilligard. And on your back, right? And you want Gilligard Opportunistic on the backpack. So here's what he provides for the team. He's going to be using Firewall for a tank. His first job is he's going to melee the guard that's right in the middle. After he does that, he's going to put his lullaby away. He's going to grab his AC S12, which is an automatic shotgun with InSync. What InSync does is when he does heal damage, it gives him 15% more weapon damage. When he does weapon damage, it gives him 15 more skill damage. When he has both going on, it doubles. So he gives him 30% more weapon damage, 30% more heal damage or skill damage. So skill damage, the other thing he's going to use is he's going to use his Stinger Hive. So he's going to throw a Stinger Hive out there. Then he's going to, the shield he's using is the shield that you can only use on the Firewall. So he can use his specialty weapon. Hopefully he got some armor, specialty weapon ammo when we went through the first part of the raid, and he can deploy his fire shield. So now he's bleeding the boss. He shot the boss. So because he shot the boss with opportunistic, everybody that shoots the boss is going to do 10% more damage. When he whips out his shield, everybody's going to get about 1,000,000 armor because the way this is built. So everybody's going to have 1,000,000 bonus armor right there. Everybody that steps further behind, directly behind him, is going to boost their damage. It's part of the bulwark, the shield, the specialty shield for Firewall. It boosts your armor when you're directly behind him. So when the medic and the right side quick DPS guys step kind of behind him, the shield is protecting them as well. When we get to the last boss in the raid, there's a place where there's a bulwark shield, and we line up in a single line right behind him. And when the gun goes crazy and starts shooting everything, the bulwark shield guy takes all the damage and all the stuff, and everybody else behind him saved by the one shield guy. And then once the Gatlin done thing is done, then you deploy back out, run and do your stuff. So that's what the tank guy provides. So he's stinger aim, he's shooting him with shotgun, he's caught him on fire, and that's going to help the team do 10% more damage. It's going to give him 1,000,000 armor. It's going to do any damage for anybody that's directly behind him. And plus he's right up in the boss's face, so he's going to be tanking a lot of the uh, damage, so the other guys aren't taking any damage. So the third guy on the left, his build has to have a coyote's mask. It has to have a build that uses perfect focus would be best, because at that point it's on the chest. Perfect focus requires your weapon that you're using to have an 8 times scope or higher. So you got to be good enough to use your scope at a short range. And at that point, you're doing 60% extra weapon damage. No other skill gives you that much weapon damage on the chest. None. Yeah, you can find perfect focus only goes on let me see here. You could use focus, which is 50%. That still works if you need to not have perfect focus. But perfect focus is, let me see here. So this is the healer build I got on right now. So it's got the future initiative. It's got so it's got a Murakami safeguard. Of course, my skills can be a little bit better, and of course I can mod this. Do that right now. So let's see where there's the tank. Yeah, that's what that's what I'm trying to do right now. You can look right. You can look right. Um, I'm live on YouTube right now. Well, this will be there after it's done. It'll be posted on YouTube. You can go back and go through it and stop motion it. So this is the one that's right up there right now is the um, this is the tank build. So as you can see, it's got bolt work foundry, and of course this can be better. The opportunistic. So using your shotgun, that's why we're running the two shotguns. So the shotgun to use the opportunistic, we need that first shot to be shotgun, um, or marksmanship rifle. And since you're right up there on them, it's going to be hard to use a marksmanship rifle that close. Deploying your shield's going to give them. It's going to make you invulnerable for 5 seconds, so you're not going to take any damage. It's going to give 50% of the 2 million armor we have, or he has, to everybody in the party. So it's going to give everybody in the party 1 million armor bonus for 20 seconds. Perfect Vanguard. And again, these rolls are shit. So what you want is potentially you want um, uh, armor armor regeneration. You want um, uh, even Hasbro, but we'll work on that. We'll get those done. We'll keep rolling that. So that is on Gilligard, so we can farm Gilligard, and we can also hope to find Gilligard chest um, or backpack as well. So we can do that. But we definitely need the 4 pieces of Bulwark Foundry. And so we can get the green sets. While we're doing that, we can also find the future initiative, which let me go ahead and save that loadout. So that loadout is, we call that tank. So we call this "Thank You Very Much," because that's what hopefully your clan will say as they're being helped out. And our healer build, yeah, that was just for boom grenade was for it uses that build is for doing the grenade kills on the Hollywood because it's a mad bomber. It's just a specialty. It was just to throw grenades around. So I called it broom grenade just so I knew which one to go. Where is the? There's the medic. So here's the medic build. So the medic build is using the crossbow, and it's using harmony, which has got perfect in sync. So it's doing the skill damage, even though it doesn't do a lot of skill damage. The only skill damage here is going to be from this chem launcher, and you have to be very careful with this chem launcher. You got to launch it far enough away from you that it's not going to affect you. So you're going to basically put it right on the train, so you're only affecting the boss, because you could easily kill yourself with this if you're not careful. Okay, another thing that's going to going to put him on fire. So you're going to use your incendiary grenade um, on in the boss. You're going to throw your hive down, and this hive has 32 ticks on it, and it heals for about over 1 million a tick. So it can heal 32 million every time you deploy it. So your empathic resolve is giving your weapon and skill damage to all your allies, and because it's a 6 point skill build, it's going to be like a 12%, and so it's going to give you actually 12%, and then the using the four people pieces of future initiative is going to give you and your allies. It's going to give your allies total weapon damage and skill damage of 15% as long as I'm at full armor. So you got to make sure you stay at full armor. So as long as you're staying in the hive, it should be healing you as well. So you just got to be careful if the hive runs out. Now again, we're making this build to kill. This team build is going to be for basically just the boss. Getting to the boss, you can use whatever build gets you there. Once we wait before we push the two buttons to get this Lieutenant Gray to come out with his minions, we're going to switch to our builds, these builds. And if we have to wait 5 minutes for the cooldowns, we'll do it. But this, what we're going to do is we're going to melee the boss. As soon as he comes out, we're going to melee his minions. And everybody's DPS and him with all the stuff that I'm telling you to do, with all the bonuses we have to do, he'll be dead in less than 20 seconds. End of story. Boss done. Boss done. If you don't believe me, you can YouTube it. In fact, I will find that YouTube video and I will put it on Discord. I'll put it on our clan Discord and you can watch them do this in 20 seconds. And they don't even have the complete build that I did. It was kind of just DPS and three guys with sweet dreams, and that's about all the planning they put into it. They were missing a demolitionist, that's 5% out of cover damage. They were missing a sharpshooter, that's 10% headshot damage. They were missing some of the pieces that I'm putting all together. So, yeah. And then the rest of it, the other builds are on some of my other characters. So now the other thing is, the higher your watch level is, that also helps you too, because when you have a watch level that's maxed out like mine, it's got everything up there. So the higher we get your levels. Oh yeah. Well, 1,000, everything past 1,000, all you're getting is the scavenger stuff each time. So all I'm getting is all this junk. From once you get over 1,000, see, because you got 50, see, so 50 times, and the first level you get one of these offense, second time you level up, you get a defense. So you got 5 things. 5 times 200 is 1,000. So after you get 1,000, the only thing you get is everything scavenger after that. You don't get any more offense or defense or utility or handling. It's all maxed out. Probably year 2. My suggestion to them is to have a helmet that does the same thing, only it does things like communication, gives you like a more alertness or something, and a few skills that aren't yet incorporated. But see, that makes their system more complicated, and I don't know if they're willing to complicate a system that they can't even get the bugs out of an uncomplicated system on. But I've suggested that the next thing would be okay. Okay. I would make sure I don't want them to open up my menu and get like stuck in another menu. We have our leaderboards back, if you guys didn't know that. So we can look at our leaderboards again. So 132nd on headshot kills. And the clan is at XP. We're at 209. We kind of dropped a lot after that when everybody was using the Warhound glitch, and most of our guys did not use the Warhound glitch, so we were up as high as like, yeah, there was a Warhound glitch that went past a sewer, and then when you the second and third wave, you throw on all your directives. Well, you don't have to worry about where they are because they're all coming out of the manhole. And what you do is you just spray the manhole with foam and everything else. They come out of the manhole, they're stuck, and you just shoot them. It's ducks in a barrel, and you get that done like every 2 minutes, and it was giving you like 400,000 experience every 2 minutes or less. So they would just go to somebody else's map that had it ready, and boom, do it again, and then jump to somebody else's map that had it ready, boom, do it again. 400,000 every 2 minutes. So yeah, that's 40 million in an hour, 8 million in an hour. That's how people got like 1,000 levels in a week. And it got even worse when Massive said they were going to fix it, but it wasn't an exploit; it was their problem. So they weren't going to ban anybody for it. So they basically gave permission to get that all done, do all that. Yeah, they do. So you guys want to go farming for some green gear? Say what? Okay. We can do space administration, or we can do um, American History Museum. I'll be right back while we're waiting on him. The only thing about broadcasting with this capture card, it literally shows everything you do on your computer. So if you sit there and yell at somebody and type in or message come up that says, "Hey, I'm coming over, big boy," sorry, everybody sees it. Oh, you have me scared. So you guys, I'm gonna let you guys do the work. I'll try to keep you healed. The higher level we do it, the better gear we get. So you tell me, uh, what we'll do on challenging first to see what we get, and then we'll boost it up to heroic after that. See how we do. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to stay inside that green circle. Now, I will ask you something question I never thought about asking. Neither one of you are colorblind, right? I never thought that somebody might be colorblind and not be able to see the green circle. No, there's a way to go into settings and make it white so it shows up for colorblind people. I didn't know that. Something I learned the other day. Okay, okay, yep, moving it up. Yeah, don't push too hard. Oops. Machine gun's ours. The purple machine gun there's ours, so you don't have to shoot it. Get in the green zone over there. Shit. Um, so you hit the sprinter over here, and then you come back over here to the computer. Where is it? Where's the damn computer? Oh, here on the computer, use this keyboard, and then you go over to the printer. Yeah, use the printer and the keyboard. No, got it. No, what comes out is a code that you use on a room later on. I got the code. You probably drink the champagne of beers, right? I think that's blurry, isn't it? No. Okay. I swore it was. Miller High Life that was the champagne of beers. Yeah, you're you're not drinking Guinness. Yingling's good beer. It's true beer. Every American beer is not beer. It's a watered down. I do like a Blue Moon every once in a while. Yes, yes. 20, 23 ounce beer from Buffalo Wild Wings in one of those tall glasses. Yep. Huh? What kind of brand? Hey, if you got any hives, throw them throw them in front of this throw it in front of this door. Hurry up. Here comes the other one. I've seen that twice. Don't get me up here. Shoot these guys. What I need you to shoot these guys is more than anything. Does that make her not a lady anymore? When you take her from behind. Cliff, you okay? I think Cliff's gonna get booted. Because he's just standing there? Okay. When I passed him, he wasn't moving at all. Asked him if he was okay. I got the damn rodeo song stuck in my head. Here comes Johnny with his picker in his hand. He's a one bald man and he's off to the rodeo. You piss me off. You fucking jerk. You get on my nerves. What brand? Eclipse Protocol. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Especially with that language. Thanks, I forgot I was streaming. Here, Cleric, run to the green for a second. No, I forgot. I forgot the beginning of the song. It's 40 below. I got no heater in my truck, and I don't give a. And I'm off to the rodeo. Yeah, there you go. I told you I'm giving you 30% extra armor damage on everything you do. My build's giving you 30 extra percent. It's right behind you. Okay, you need to get rid. You need to get rid of that golden gear knee pads. That ain't helping you one bit. You don't need armor. That 300,000 extra armor you have ain't keeping you alive. You don't need health. Health is the most useless thing in this game. Even if you're a tank, if you're losing health, you've already done something wrong. They've already busted your shield. You're already screwed up at that point. And and it's it's helping your team out. Now, if you're worried about that you want that extra armor, what you do, well, you can't do that in the Coyote's mess. So what you do is you run Sawyer's and you're getting 30% extra weapon damage and you still got the blue armor. But I would rather see you run the Sawyer's knee pads. Um, I would rather you have the Coyotes mask because you're helping everybody else out, and the this could be this could be the left or right tank build that you need that isn't the healer, but you don't need a shield because what you're going to do is you're going to and instead of Lady Death, you want to have your um, Sweet Dreams on, and you want a what? Oh yeah, you we came in here looking for raid builds. I'm saying this could be something you could work with. I would switch out your grenade and your weapon, your handgun. I think the handgun that comes with flamethrower. I think that's yeah. There's yes, yes. So you use your shotgun to shoot them, and then you catch them on fire, and it takes away half the resistance to fire, and it makes that's a good combo. Okay. Well, you could throw a 8 times scope on your Lady Death and run perfectly focused and stay perfectly focused. Why? Oh, because you SMG. That's right. But what I'm saying is, re- reloading. Okay, reloading isn't helping your damage when you're trying. Uh, I understand. Okay, I'm talking about fighting this boss. When you're fighting that, I don't think that's the weapon you want to use. You want to use a weapon that can do as much DPS as quick as it can. Harmony, harmony would be perfect because your harmony, your harmony, your harmony is perfect in sync. So you're already going to catch them on fire. You're already shooting them, and yes, it does great. So that's 40% weapon damage. You add that in with all those other bonuses. Yes, a harmony could be doing wonders. You just got to make sure you throw your status effect on them, like the fire, and that's what I talked about earlier. Is that way you can do that? Yeah, it wasn't. Again, I will say this again. I wasn't critiquing your build you're on. We were talking about raid builds. Okay. Okay. Saying it slower might help me understand. Right. And when you're in a team that's running multiple coyote masks, you need to know your role. So you obviously are going to be right in their face. And if you got somebody that's using a coyote's mask that's using a rifle or something that where they can hang back 25, 30 feet, they're giving you all the crit chance. So you can build your crit without having to build 60% crit and having 60% crit because they're giving you 25% crit, you're giving them 25% crit damage. So, yes. But if you're going to do only one, the up close is the best one. Because crit damage is where the bonus comes in. No, I really don't. I haven't figured that part out. I'll figure it out one of these days. Oh yeah, yeah. I just need to watch the video or something about it. No, no, I just haven't done it. There's a thousand other things I've done instead. Whose map are we on? Mine, right? Yeah, just let me die here in the street. I have all the exotics. The merciless doesn't count. You got to buy the merciless. I don't count. Sweet dreams. It's shotguns. The lullaby was the one you got from the basic. I had the merciless. I just ripped it apart because I didn't need it, or I didn't think I needed it. Hey, Clark, come here. Can can you do? Can you hit this button? Go to your map. Yeah, go to your map and invite us. Have you done any of the hunters for DC hunter maps? Have you done the Have you done the camo mask? Go to your go 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 to your map. It's here in DC though. It's Yes, it's a New York mask, but you do it in DC. No, we're in Space Administration. Well, we can do it. We can get your invaded done. It still drop green gear. Doesn't matter if it's invaded or not.